Say, right, so first and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. We say, double and apostle, elders, great Muslim, Rubal, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, so the outcome of the push within our truth and sincerity, the in and the out, and constantly in season or season, we say, Shalom. Once again, going into our video here and touching upon some news. Yesterday there were major, there's a major news of a massive earthquake that take place in the Philippines. Right now, with that happening, right, there were other places that were also getting earthquakes as well. Let's go pay to this article. It says a 6.1 earthquake in the Gulf near Cuba shaking further across Florida. Now, also, I don't have the article here, but even in the Caribbean here, we had in the span of one day, which is 24 hours, we had 3 earthquakes. No, 3 to 4 earthquakes, I should say. 3 was felt and one was just on the outskirts. So that one was basically only a certain area would have felt that one, right? Whereas the other 3, I think maybe 70% of the country felt it, right? Or I should say felt them, right? Now we see Cuba, right? And now with this information that I have here, this person stated more than 18 earthquakes have been reported across the Philippines following a powerful 7.8 magnitude quake. Multiple regions around the world are experiencing increased seismic activity, something bigger happening beneath the Earth's surface, right? And what it did was actually put up a picture with certain areas that is seeing the seismic activity around the world. You can see there, right? You see right here, right? You see here, right? And and this is just one part of the world. There are a lot of other places where this seismic activities are actually happening, right? So this right. So someone, it's called the Ring of Fire, right? So, and he mark you idiot, right? So he put up basically one spot, but this person put up an actual map of watch how much places. When you see the red, is literally earthquakes around the world, right? The red, green, and yellow, blue, I believe, all represents different earthquakes around the world. Now this information say to 2013, but which is an old thing, but you can see it's only continuing to get worse and worse even from that time, right? Now let's play a video here. See Cuba 6.1, which was just one day ago, right? Let me just play this video here. Magnitude 7.8 earthquake in the Philippines today. CCTV footage of a grandmother trying to protect her grandchild during the earthquake. This happened 46 hours ago. The whole thing is 144. The video is 144, man. Hey, all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? So continuing, you see, and all these things is signs, all these things is prophecies. When you go to the scriptures, the Lord tell you that the end will be made manifest, and the end is being made manifest. There's no particular time in history where this amount of earthquakes has been happening on so frequently, so rapid. Again, in the Caribbean here, we used to get like one earthquake a year. Sometimes it may be 2 earthquakes a year. Like it would have been so rare to the fact where it would not even be massive. Now we gain 3 to 4 in the span of a day, in the span of 24 hours. And all these things is signs. The end is being made manifest. It's being made clear and evident, or we are at the end of times, right? Let's see the book of 2 Ezra chapter 9, and I read from verse 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, right? And this is what we're seeing right now. Earthquakes, uproars, wars, pestilence, right? We see massive natural disasters happening all around the world. Places that have never been touched before is being touched right now, and it's only going to get worse and worse, right? This came out just so. There are countless of other videos. Let me see if I can go to here, this page here, and let me see if they actually uploaded, right? Let me see if they upload any other videos, any other stuff, right? So most likely they didn't upload they didn't upload nothing from that particular earthquake, but yeah, they didn't basically like they didn't upload nothing from since that video, right? But you can see how quick it is, and a lot of jakes believe, hey, these things not going to happen to them. A lot of them think that, hey, they that is just a common thing. You understand? A 9 point something earthquake happening, that's just common thing. 3 to 4 earthquakes hit in a particular place on a daily basis. To them, that is a normal thing. That is just, that's just nature, as they would say. That how Jake just talk. That's just nature, things that happen. Hey, the prophecies is what is happening, right? So yeah, this page don't have anything else, right? So let me see if I can go down. Yeah, they don't have nothing else from since that video, right? Right, and watch. This is a video in Albania with 150,000 protesters. What they want to do? They want to burn down the president's house. Seen the uproars, right? Now coming back here, the scripture said, well, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, are we not seeing that right now? We seen that. Watch your video. A grandmother holding a child, and there are countless of videos showing way worse. A video that I saw with buildings crumbling, right? With buildings crumbling. I saw another video with school children. They had also run outside screaming. All of them had come outside in an open place, and they were still shaking to and fro, right? So you can imagine how worse it's going to get. And all these things is what? Prophecies, right? So it say verse 4, it said, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right? And the end is manifest, being made clear. Because when you look at the word manifest, right? Let me just get it quick, right? So when you look at the word manifest, let's do a quick Google search. It says, can be used as a verb, an adjective, or noun, generally revolving around the concepts of clarity, displaying outwardly, what? Outwardly, or a list of items, right? It's a common definitions and examples. Adjective, clear and obvious. Clear and what? Clear and obvious, easily noticed, visible, or understood. Or what? Or understood. So going to the scripture, you say what? For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. The end is being made clear and obvious. It's what? It's easily noticed, visible, or understood. That is the reason why you see when all these things happening, you see people talking and saying the Lord is coming back. You hear people saying that the world is coming to an end. You hear people saying this is the end of times. I heard someone say today the Revelations is speaking. With all these things happening, they started to say the Revelations is speaking. So it's being made what? The end is being made manifest. And we were given signs of the times that to tell us the time that we're in. You know how you measure the time? By the signs. The things that are happening. That's how we know. The scriptures mention the perilous times. A time of imminent danger, right? A time that anything can happen. How the Lord say he will visit you? He will visit you in storms and earthquakes. Let me get that. Let me see if I get it here quick. Now I wouldn't bring this, but I wanted to bring. Matter of fact, let me go to Matthew chapter 24, right? And I will read from verse 3. It says, and he sat upon the Mount of Olives. As he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. It say all these are the beginning of sorrow. So all these is what? Just the beginning. Because, hey, what you kind of catastrophe that this one earthquake did? Their buildings collapsed. There are people that can't even, I was reading something just now on our YouTube page, that they can't even get water, right? That he had also shut down, so he can't even post, he can't even do anything. So, hey, we see how bad it's getting. That scripture has mentioned, it say evil is increasing. Right? Not just only by the wars, these disasters is going to play a major part into it as well. You know, just like that, earthquake it mash up a country, right? Shut down a place. And there is the Lord say, where is the signs? When the disciples asked, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And they were given those signs. You know, they were told what to watch out for. You know, it tell you what, the wars and the rumors. It tell you nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. We're seeing that right now. We're in that time. Right? It say, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Right? We're seeing that. Right? We're seeing that. There are no doubt in it. Because we're watching it right here. Right? Then, this guy put up this information showing you how much around the world. Well, or should say, the massive ones that it had, particularly in those areas. Just yesterday, right after this one, I was actually watching. I think it's California. People were posting and talking about, they were just shaking, and it had one in California as well, right? So and all those things were signs. We in that time. We in that time. We see the MOT, we see the part of the MOT. We see the nations rising against nation. Right? We see the pestilences. We see the earthquakes, the famines. If I go down here and I do this video on this talking about nearly over 500,000 in TNT can't afford a healthy meal. Some of the people can't even afford a meal. They live in day-to-day basis, right? Things is only getting bad. I would say evil shall multiply. Right? But as the scripture say, all these are the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning. Right? It's going and get worse. Right? So jumping back to the second Ezra, chapter 8, right? Sorry, chapter 9. It say, even so the times also of, this is verse 6, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. Ending in effects and signs, and we see in those signs playing out we are at the end. Right? That's the reason why you're hearing all these people talking about, the revelations playing out. They like to say revelations, but it's revelation, right? um, they love to say we in the end of times. We in the end of times. Yeah, we are. We are. And day by day, we're seeing all these signs that were given to manifest at the end happening. Right? So with that, once again, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. We said that when our person elders are great Muslim Ruba that will teach us our personal truth. And we see salutations of the Akim, so they pushing within our truth and sincerity day in and day out, and constantly in season or season. Say, Shalom.